Welcome to week 24. You're officially 6 months pregnant. Your sweet growing baby now measures in at 1.5 pounds and over 12.5 inches long. There's not a lot new going on with your baby this week, but that doesn't mean the baby is bored inside. Your sweet little baby is busy moving about and practicing using all of their extremities to kick and punch about until they fall peacefully asleep. Your baby has developed a taste for your music now and can even be soothed by a repeatedly played song that they hear throughout uterine development after birth. So, if you've ever seen a picture of a mom with headphones on her belly, this would be why. Your baby will be soothed by lots of sounds, including your voice and the people that are around you daily, like your husband, possibly your other children, or even their doting grandparents. Yes, babies can also get used to the loud play made by siblings already, and this is why they can sleep as newborns throughout almost any sounds without being startled, especially if they are resting on mommy. If you have pets like a loud barking dog, your baby will even get used to this sound, so they are not startled whenever they hear it after birth. Your adorable little baby is busy listening and moving each day as they learn to suck their thumb or hold on to their toes for comfort. Your baby's skin is slowly becoming less translucent, and the white hair, eyelashes, and eyebrows will slowly start to gain that hue that you are patiently waiting to see at birth. It is amazing to think, as medical science has advanced, what we take for granted in knowing gender was unforeseeable 100 years ago. I wonder in 100 years from now what information our great-grandchildren will be privy to, such as knowing a baby's hair or eye color, or maybe even future ailments before birth. As modern science advances, we can only hope and pray that it will bring with it a better future for our families instead of a more invasive one. Right now, the headaches, leg cramps, back pain, rib pain, and tingling in your fingers, and possibly even down in your toes, may be all you can think about and take. As baby grows, nerves may become pinched, and this can lead to the tingling sensation that you feel throughout your extremities. A good massage can make all the difference if you are really suffering. This tingling that you may be feeling in your fingers may actually be pregnancy-related, carpal tunnel syndrome. And yes, for those who it only appears for in pregnancy, it will go away after birth. This condition stems from fluid accumulating in those fingers that are strained by repetitive movements. The fluid is moved throughout your body when laying down and can put pressure on those nerves that run through your ankles and wrists, causing tingling and numbness. This can be soothed by sleeping with your hands elevated or massaged. You may also notice that your palms may be becoming red also and can feel itchy. This is another pregnancy-related ailment also, and although bothersome, it is no cause for concern and only needs management. Using the lotion and oil concoction and sleeping with moisturizing gloves can help soothe this annoyance, but rest assured, it is only caused by the pregnancy hormones that cause all of these other ailments of pregnancy. Your doctor will soon recommend you go for your gestational diabetes test, which involves drinking a very sugary substance that I will not even call a drink. The only comparison I have is if you were to mix together a bunch of sodas and then add some more sugar, you would get a drink of this sugar capacity. I have found that the orange flavor is the easiest to tolerate, and always avoid the lemon lime, unless you want your mouth to really pucker. At the test, you will first get your blood drawn, and then you will sit in a room as they watch you drink all of this concoction. And then after an hour, you will get your blood drawn again, and they will measure the spike for your blood sugar. If you pass, that is wonderful. But if you fail, or are even close to failing, some providers will have you do the same test, but over a 3-hour period. This test will work the same, but you will have to sit there longer. So bring a book and maybe a pillow, because at least in my local hospital, the chairs are the same as what you would normally see in a waiting room. And 3 hours, or even an hour in one place, is not so comfortable. So try to bring things to entertain yourself, to make the time pass quicker. Or maybe you want to schedule a massage for afterwards, or at least find some time to rest at home laying down, because your back could be inflamed from all the discomfort of sitting. Many women who are fit and only have the extra weight of their growing belly through pregnancy can still fail this test. So do not think this is only for larger moms or women who already struggle with blood sugar. And no, it's not a precursor for what is to come as you age. This is strictly pregnancy related. So try not to worry at the results and just manage your symptoms over the coming last trimester. Every pregnancy is different also. So just because you may be diagnosed with gestational diabetes during this pregnancy does not necessarily mean it will happen in another pregnancy. It is mainly dependent on your own genetics that was lovingly passed on from our parents, which was passed down the line countless times. So take a deep breath if you fail one or both of these tests and offer it up as another sacrifice for your growing baby. As you nudge closer to the start of the 3rd trimester, you can expect those monthly doctor appointments to switch to bi-weekly soon, as you will be monitored closely for other pregnancy-related conditions, such as preeclampsia. Another thing that we cannot prevent, but is passed on by our parents. This needs to be closely monitored to keep your baby and yourself as mama safe and healthy. Do your best to accept the results of these tests to come and accept it as another sacrifice to be offered up for another. Thankfully, most women do not develop all of these ails during pregnancy, but if you do, or if you are particularly bothered by one, you can use it as extra motivation to pray for a soul who has no one to pray for them, or someone who has died who you deeply care for. As Catholics, we have a wonderful view of life beyond death, and we are capable of making a real difference in the life of souls that are waiting in purgatory. I was shocked myself to find out how many Protestants just stop praying for a soul after they have died, because they automatically believe that that person is in heaven and does not need any more prayers. How many souls are left in purgatory in extra waiting time for another kind soul on earth to pray for them to be brought into the heavenly kingdom? Do not waste your ailments on earth. Offer them for another. Saint Gertrude the Great was a holy mystic in the 14th century. She was a Benedictine nun that Jesus appeared to and was given this following prayer to release souls from purgatory. It can be said quickly, and if said reverently, will release 1,000 souls each time it is said. You can pray it for all the souls of the people that have no one to pray for them, or a specific group of individuals if you so wish. The prayer is commonly said 10 times to release 10,000 souls, but can certainly be said just once to release 1,000 in addition to your other prayers. Eternal Father, I offer thee the most precious blood of thy divine Son, Jesus, in union with the masses said throughout the world today, for all the holy souls in purgatory, for sinners everywhere, for sinners in the universal church, those in my own home, and within my family. Amen. Just like that, 1,000 souls have been released. May you have a blessed week of preparation for your own sweet little one. See you next week, my friend.